Hi friends, welcome to Sailor Calypso Says. I'm your host, Sailor Calypso, aka Angelina. If you're new here, in this podcast we talk about pop culture and many other nerdy, nostalgic things. We'll try to keep it to the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, but sometimes things go sideways and we don't stick to a script. On every episode, we will also try a fun snack food that is not normally found here in Western Canada. And I will probably also read some mail we've received recently. Stick around, you might like what you hear. Hi everyone, welcome to Sailor Calypso Says, and I'm your host, Sailor Calypso, aka Angelina. And today I am joined by Saki, who's from Japan, and she lives in Vancouver right now. Welcome,
Yeah.
Saki.
Hello. Sorry. Yeah, thank you for the introduction.
Yeah, and just let everyone know, you used to live here in Prince George, and that's how we met when you were living here, and we've stayed friends for a long time. You are from Japan, but you live in Vancouver right now,
Mm.
and you went back to Japan in January, right?
Yes, that's a New Year's time, so I wanted to see my family at that time.
Okay. And I'm also going to let everyone know that the reason I wasn't making a podcast for many months is because I got too busy in my life. I had a lot of work and a lot of volunteering and the podcast, and I couldn't handle all the things.
Mm.
So I had to drop some things, but
Mm.
um we're going to try and do this now anyways. Um so when you went back to Japan in
Yeah,
January, you went to a Pokemon Center
yeah.
and the Ghibli store and a Sanrio store where you bought me a lot of presents, which
Yes.
I really like.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And you went to a Moomin Park, which is like an amusement park, right?
Yeah, yeah, sort of. Yes.
And you went to Tokyo Central Post Office, which is significant to me because I love Postkuma. And for people who don't know what Postkuma is, which is pretty much everyone who doesn't live in Japan, um, Postkuma is the mascot of the post office in Japan, and it's a
Mm.
little bear. And
Mm.
Postkuma means post bear,
Mm.
and I love him. Yeah, it was. It sounds like you had a. Did you have a good trip?
Yeah, it was good. It was only 2 weeks, so I needed to schedule pretty much everything.
Yeah, I guess so. To fit everything in, you
Yes.
have to make
Mm-hmm.
make a plan.
Yeah.
So, did you have any food or drink or snack that you remember having there that was special or significant or something?
So since that was a New Year's time, my parents prepared the meal for specifically for the New Year's time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's called osechi.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it includes like uh, I think it different from family to family. Some of the osechi is very expensive, but my family usually does buy a couple of items from the grocery store and then add any favorite, any of their favorites.
Right.
Yeah, so I ate shrimp that's baked or fried. I don't remember, but it was it's a whole thing was cooked, so it
Mm,
has a shell.
okay.
Yeah, other items.
I remember you telling me about you went to a restaurant where the server was a robot, which I thought was very interesting.
That was a cat robot.
A cat robot, even
Yes.
better.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
better.
I like cat robots. I mean, I like cats, so I guess I like
Yeah.
cat robots. I don't know.
Okay, so that
I've
restaurant, oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so that restaurant serves it's more like I don't know, it's kind of similar to hot pot, but it's like different. Shabu shabu.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the cat robot basically brings all the food to the customers, all the tables, so the humans don't have to bring the food.
So do you just like, is it like a tray with wheels and it just comes over to your table and then you take everything off and
Yeah, so
then
the cat robot has lots of trays, like it
mhm.
looks like little stairs,
Yeah.
and the cat body can contain like carry multiple, I think up to four tables orders.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so once, like for example, once the cat robot reach to our table, we can just take only the ones we ordered, so we don't, so make sure we don't steal the other people's dishes.
It's nice that you don't steal other people's dishes.
Oh, of course not.
I guess this kind of robot is more efficient than a person because they can carry more stuff at one time.
Yeah, I think so. Some of the if the cat robot can bring all the dishes for four tables, it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's more efficient, and then it's going to be pretty much heavy, I guess, for humans.
Yeah. Does the robot like is it slow? Like when it's
Mm,
walking or coming?
yeah, it's actually slow enough so that the robot doesn't hit the customers.
Well, that's good. That's good. Um, yeah. But the robot doesn't have arms or anything. It's just like driving to your table, right?
Yeah, it's driving to the table. Actually, I saw that the cat robot, once all the food is delivered, the cat robot is going back to the home position. It's like that vacuum, automatic vacuum.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
was thinking.
yeah, it's
So,
the same system, I think.
oh, okay. Like it goes back to its charging port or something.
Yeah, I think there is a home position where it's next to the kitchen.
Hmm.
Mm.
Waiting for someone to tell it what to do next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember a toy or a character that you really liked from your childhood?
Yeah, I was thinking about the toys. Is it going to be like, is it okay to mention the PlayStation, that kind of stuff too?
Yeah, 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 sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So when I was kid, I think I did studied from the family computer
Oh yeah.
from 80s, and then Super Family Computer and PlayStation, and what else? And maybe up to PlayStation 2.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'll just explain because it's different and people maybe don't know.
Oh,
Um Famicom in Japan, Super Nintendo and Nintendo is called Family Computer
ah,
and but in North America it was called Super Nintendo and Nintendo.
oh,
So most people haven't heard of Famicom or Super Famicom.
aha.
But yeah, it's the same as Nintendo and Super Nintendo.
Okay.
So that's the difference.
Mm.
Um, did you do you remember Sailor Moon or anything like
Then,
that? Did you
yeah, that
watch?
was I watched the anime, but it was originally started as a comic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
manga.
yeah, manga.
Um, did you know that when I was watching Sailor Moon as a kid, they
Mm.
North American they redid they changed a bunch of things in the
Mm,
episodes. They cut out episodes, they changed character stuff
mm,
for North American kids
mm,
before they released it here.
mm,
I didn't actually know that until I was an adult.
mm,
So um yeah, it was interesting. It's a bit, yeah, it's a bit different from the original Japanese one, but
mm,
I guess they thought that North American kids were too like sensitive or something.
mm.
Ugh.
I see.
Yeah, so we were sheltered from
Mm.
interesting things like Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune's relationship and stuff like that. Um,
Ah,
they
okay, okay.
were in our version, they were cousins,
Oh,
really, really close cousins. Anyways,
oh, oh, oh,
yeah,
that's interesting.
it was, yeah. And at the end of every, or at the end during every episode, they had like it's called Sailor Moon Says. That's
Mm.
why my podcast is called Sailor Calypso Says. But anyways, there was
Oh,
it was called Sailor Moon Says, and it had like some little public service announcement or like teaching things like don't steal or like stealing is bad or whatever, something like that.
oh, oh,
Um, like
uh,
to kind of be educational for kids. Like they really wanted
oh,
to beat us over the head with the don't be a bad person thing.
mm, mm,
Um,
I see.
テイストテストタイム。
yeah, so now we get to try all these snacks that we found.
Mm,
So I'll just say that it was super difficult for us to find the
yeah,
same snack.
yeah.
Yeah, because I live in a kind of rural city and
Mm,
I was limited to what we had here at the import stores.
mm.
But we managed to be successful. And so first let's try the brown buttered
Oh,
Pocky. So
Pocky.
yeah, I've tried most flavors of Pocky that I've seen available here. Um,
Okay.
but I saw this new kind
Mm,
and the guy at the store told me it's butter flavor and
yeah.
that sounds gross, but I was intrigued. Um, and you told me it's browned butter. So
Uh,
it
yeah,
might
I
be
think
okay.
it says brown. Did you open it?
Well, I haven't yet. I'm very slow.
Okay. No worries.
But um, I don't know. It's weird to if you follow these Japanese instructions how to open the package, it's
Yeah, it
different.
says the pour open.
Yeah, it's different than how I would open a package.
Oh yeah.
Wow, they smell really strong.
Yeah, smells
Oh,
like a bit of butter.
yeah. It smells like browned butter, which I guess is good.
Yeah. Okay.
It smells like chocolate butter, actually. But okay, I'm gonna try
Mm.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's like, oh, it's like chocolate Pocky with a bunch of butter aftertaste, I guess.
I think the chocolate part doesn't taste strong. I think the smell is stronger
Yeah, the
somehow.
smell is usually stronger. In all the
Ah,
stuff I've tasted
yeah.
from everywhere, the smell is always stronger than the actual taste of
Mm,
everything.
mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I guess it's concentrated in the package.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I like it.
yeah, it's good.
Mm. That's why the package says tasty.
I guess so. Um, it's not just a marketing tool. It's actually pretty tasty.
Mm.
What? What does it say in Japanese? Oh, I can't read it. Okay. She okay.
Shiawase?
Oh yeah, shiwase. That's right. It's wa. Okay. Wow, I'm forgetting most of the hiragana that I know.
Ah,
But,
that's okay. You don't use it.
no, I don't.
Mm,
Now let's try
mm.
Pocari.
Oh, Pocari?
Yeah, so I'll just kind of explain about Pocari. What I understand.
Yeah.
I guess Pocari Sweat is it says it's an ion supply drink, which is basically a sports drink.
Yeah.
On the bottle, there's a little bit of English that I can read. It says Pocari Sweat is a drink which supplies water and electrolytes lost through perspiration.
Mm.
Pocari Sweat is quickly absorbed into the body tissues due to its fine osmolality and contains electrolytes for replenishing body fluids. Pocari Sweat is thus highly recommended as a beverage for such activities as sports, physical labor, after hot bath, and even as an eye opener in the morning.
That's right.
Well, that's good because I'm pretty sleepy. So, I my bottle, I could only find this bottle, and this bottle it's Korean on the bottle, and it says made in Korea.
Oh,
But Pocari is actually a Japanese product.
yeah, I found the one here which has yeah, it also has those English explanations, but also the Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought it's Japanese. I don't know why yours has Koreans.
Yeah, I Googled whether it was actually Japanese or is Korean, and
Mm,
Google said it was actually Japanese, but I couldn't find why
mm,
um it says made in Korea on this bottle.
mm,
My guess is that they have a factory in Korea and they make it there,
mm.
but it's a Japanese company. Like I
Yeah.
guess like Glico, like Pocky, or
Ah, yeah.
like
Yeah.
other things. Um Maybe that's why. I don't know. But I guess it's best compared to for North American people, it's best compared to like Gatorade,
Yeah, yeah.
I guess. But it
Yes.
doesn't have so much like it doesn't have so much flavor as Gatorade. This just looks like water.
Yeah, it's almost
I
water.
wonder if it tastes like water. Okay. I guess I'm gonna open it and drink it now. Oh, it's a lot sweeter than I expected.
Yeah, it contains a lot of sugars actually.
Oh, really? Sounds like Gatorade. So it's just like electrolytes and
Mm,
sugar, basically,
sugar. Yeah.
which is what Gatorade tastes like too.
Yeah, I don't think I like Gatorade.
It depends for me, it depends on the flavor.
Mm,
Um, but yeah, this is actually refreshing or yeah, it tastes good. It doesn't taste bad. Um, After a hot bath, that's good. Makes sense. Um, Something I did read on the internet is that if
mm.
you open the bottle, you should consume it the same day.
Ah,
Like it says you should drink the whole bottle in one day. So
okay.
I guess I'm gonna finish
So
drinking this bottle today because the
okay.
bottle, I think the bottle doesn't hold up very well or
Mm,
something. I'm not sure why it
okay.
says that. Then it said something about if you transfer it to another container, it keeps in the fridge for a few days.
Oh, I see. My Japanese one doesn't really say that so much, but it says that yeah, as soon you have to drink as soon as you open it or something. Like
Yeah.
yeah, just finish as soon as possible.
I don't know if my bottle says that because most of the bottle is in Korean. But but that's what the internet told me. So
Okay, I guess that's true.
yeah, maybe. So okay, so let's try these candies now. And you have the cola one? Super
Yeah,
cola?
I originally got the super soda because I couldn't find the cola.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
found the cola.
I
Okay.
found it. Yes.
So super cola. I
Mm.
don't know if it's gonna live up to the hype on the package, but we'll see, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna.
If it'll be some kind of flavor explosion and we'll all turn into comic characters. I can't even open the package.
Oh.
I guess it's a problem.
Mm.
Japanese packages make me sad. I can never open them.
No.
Not very well. This is why I have scissors.
Yeah. Good idea.
And of course, they are individually wrapped inside of the package because
Mhm.
Japanese candies are always individually wrapped inside a package.
Yeah.
Because
Or.
really, Japan likes to waste packaging like a lot.
Yes.
So, the candy, it's not brown. Okay, so on the first shocking thing, what? It's not brown. Why is it not brown? What the heck? My candy is not brown. Is it supposed to be brown? Why is my
I
candy
think there
not
is
brown?
some description on the back package.
It says there's some powder on it.
Yeah, just I think the powder is white.
Holy, whoa! I did not expect that. Okay.
Oh, actually, the package says that the cola taste powder is extremely sour.
Yeah, I got that.
So it says, please be careful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the warning after I put it in my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is exploding like the package.
Mm-hmm.
Explosion of sour.
Yeah.
I think once you get all the powder off, it's not going to be sour anymore.
Yeah, I think I taste very sweet, like cola.
It's starting to get less sour.
Yeah, it takes a while though.
Yeah. So the package suggests the candy is brown, but my candy was white.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, but it's brown now. If I take it out of my mouth and look at it, it's brown.
Yeah, I guess people have to take it out to see the color from the mouth.
Yeah, it's unsanitary, but it tastes better now that it's not like sour anymore.
Yeah, I'm just wondering about the next layer of after this finishing this layer, there will be a sure powder inside. But I didn't reach to that layer yet.
If you can get to that layer quick enough for this podcast, that's great. I don't think I'm gonna get to the layer and the inside by the time I have to go. But wow, I'm like, actually, maybe I'm at that layer now.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm like coughing.
I had that.
The flavor changed again.
Is it sour again? Like
it was
sour?
a little bit. It's okay now. It's interesting how this candy changes so much.
Yeah, it changes a lot.
It's keeping you on your toes candy. Is this typical of Japanese candy? Do we have this much interaction?
No, I don't think so. It's just because it's super cola.
Right. And this is why the package shows a bunch of like comic people with candy exploding in their mouth because it actually tastes crazy in your mouth and there's many
Yeah.
changes.
Yeah.
I taste the cola, but it's not super cola-y. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's more like a super sour.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I think are you at the middle? I can't tell.
I'm still on the cola, like a second layer, so I think I have to break this candy on inside my mouth.
Mine has a hole, so maybe that's why I'm getting the
Mm.
middle. Oh, my
Oh, I
poor
see.
teeth.
Oh, oh no.
Mm. Well, I wasn't ready for that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the core layer is not very intense compared to the first layer of the powder.
No, it's definitely not as sour. It is a different flavor, though.
Yeah,
I
a little
don't
bit
know.
different.
It's hard to describe this
Yeah.
flavor.
Yeah.
Overall, though, it's good.
Mm.
Once you get past the sour part, for me.
Yeah, that was the most challenging part, I think.
I wonder what the other flavors taste like.
Um.
Did you try the other one that you had?
No, I didn't try it, but I just look at the description. It also says that the coating powder is too sour.
Too
Like too
sour?
very, very sour, so be careful. It says the same warning in Japanese.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, that's nice. Nothing was written that the information in English, so I don't know how people can figure it out.
Yeah, it's like if you're not Japanese, you don't get a warning. You're just gonna get shocked.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
get the shot and
Get shocked.
get shocked after.
Yes. Okay, so
Mm,
I think of the three things that we tried,
Mm.
I like the Pocky the best, the brown butter
Mm.
Pocky.
Mm.
I don't know, but everything was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Zoom's telling me that it's gonna self-destruct in a few minutes.
Oh yeah,
So,
I see it too.
yeah. So I will just mention that you can find the podcast on Instagram or Facebook at Sailor Calypso Says. And you can listen to previous episodes of the podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music. Yeah, so if you want to do that, you can catch up. There's only 13 previous episodes, so it won't take that long to catch up. Yeah, so thank you for coming on my podcast, Saki.
Welcome.
Next time, maybe we can have just snacks.
Oh, snacks on the episode?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh.
If we can find enough snacks that are the same. It might be difficult, but
yeah, we'll see. But
yeah.
you don't have any more options for Pocky, right? You tasted everything.
Unless they get a different one.
Ah.
Like I've had eggplant Pocky before, but not recently,
Oh,
like a long time ago. So if
oh,
they ever got eggplant Pocky again, I would try it. Unfortunately, I would try it.
uh,
I remember not liking it at all. But
that doesn't sound tasty.
no, it wasn't. But I will
Hmm.
try it again with adult taste buds and see if it's different. Um yeah, and I know there's so many different kinds of Pocky.
Mm,
So it's possible that they'll bring a new one.
mm.
Um
Yeah,
and
did
I
you?
just got some Oreos yesterday that I
Oh,
think they just released in Japan.
oh,
They're the black pink Oreos.
oh,
So they have like the pink cream on the inside.
oh, interesting.
So I have those.
Okay.
Um,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah. So, but did you find any other like Kit Kats?
No, they had Kit Kats, but they were really regular looking. They weren't special. Oh, and they had green tea Kit Kat.
Because I found so many different kinds of Kit Kats here, so I was
Oh,
wondering. Yeah.
I can also do an order from
Mm,
Convenia,
yeah, yeah.
and so maybe I can get some snacks from there or something.
Mm,
We'll
mm,
see.
mm.
I'm still coughing about the sourness of this candy. Anyway, thank you for coming, and now I'm gonna say goodbye.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you. Talk to you later.
Okay. Bye.